Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from Southeast London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping. Excuse me. Do excuse me. Welcome again to another matchday review involving the Gunners and our victory against Chelsea. Yes, it finished yesterday. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. And it was a convincing victory in the first half. Maybe we should have scored 5, 6, maybe 7. You know, as Lee Judges said in his fan cam, we should kill him with the knives, not with forks. That's a good quote. That's a good analogy there by Lee Judges. Shout out to yourself, Mr. Judge himself. I'm going to be giving you my player ratings. The ratings of the substitutions who started that game or who came off from the bench, and rating the management, of course, the ref, and the fans, of course. But other than that, yeah, let's get into the review. But before I get into review, yeah, show me love, joy, and respect from the heart, yeah, and smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah. Smash the thumbs up like button for me abundantly, yeah. And speaking of love, joy, and respect, share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah. Make sure you share this channel all over the globe, yeah. And if you're watching me for the first time, yeah, or watching this live stream content for the first time, welcome on board. Just share this channel all over, yeah, to your friends and your relatives, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives, yeah. Let's get the comment section moving, yeah. I want your response to the game. You can talk about players who deserve high marks. You want to talk about Jakub Kowiar? Leave it in the comment section below. Your opinion, your whole output of the game. Leave it in the comment section below where positive feedback belongs, yeah? So keep it nice but respectful. On top of that, yeah, make sure you smash that subscribe button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately, yeah? I want to see a lot of subscribers today. That would be nice. Get subscribing. If you do subscribe, I'll shout you out with love, yeah? The aim is to get to over 1,000 subscribers and beyond, so get subscribing, yeah? Right. Let's get into the review of the game. Well, you can see from the first 10, 15 minutes how quickly Arsenal started off. Fresh from the get-go, on the front foot, in control, and Martin Odegaard, two good goals, especially the first goal of the game. He's first at the second. What a strike. First time hit in acres of space, found by, I think, Granit Xhaka, or someone found him, and on his left peg, curling effort, past Kepa Arrizabalaga. Keeper had no chance. It was in the back of the net before he even got his fingertips on it. 1-0. But you got to look at the way Arsenal started off on the front foot again, carving off, copping up, creating opportunities even before the second goal. I think there was a couple of opportunities created. But again, Martin Odegaard in the penalty area to swipe home on the side of his left foot, 2-0. And then, well, to cap it all off in the first half, Gabriel Jesus gets on the score sheet, and my word, his work rate can't be coming into question. You can never criticise him for his work rate, but his all-round play, holding the ball up, linking up with his teammates, that is an all-round number 9 performance, and he deserved his goal. All right, in the second half, if the truth be told, we dropped off a bit. Took our foot off the pedal and allowed Chelsea back into it. And I'm disappointed that we conceded 4 minutes after the hour mark. I think we did deserve a clean sheet. But at the same time, we should have possibly gone for the fourth and fifth, maybe a sixth goal. That would really have kept off what was an outstanding performance from the first half. But again, we had enough to hold off Chelsea, and we got the job done, and we see ourselves sitting back top of the table. But at the moment, Manchester City are playing West Ham United. If anyone's watching and anyone that knows the score at the Etihad, well, you can drop it in the comment section below. At the end of the day, it's in Manchester City's hands. Or do I do a quick check? And there we go. And it's still 0-0 at the Etihad. But I'm just clinging on to hope, and that's all I can cling on to. But overall, it's been a fabulous season for Arsenal in terms of the progress, in terms of the football we've played, and the way that we've performed well in London derbies alone. You know, this season will be remembered for the way that we've improved from fifth to second, or maybe fifth to, well, we're currently sitting top, but second is likely to be the case. Like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. But now let's get into the ratings. In goal, in the 4-3-3, Aaron Ramsdale. I think he made one good save in that game. Yeah, he made one good save when called upon. Sharp reflexes. A save from Ben Chilwell where he was raising clear down the left flank. But other than that, yeah, he didn't have too much to do. He had every right to be peed off with Zinchenko not doing his job properly defensively and allowing Ndueke. Oh, I can't even pronounce this Chelsea player's name. They've got so many players, I can't even keep up to date with them. If you can name the goal scorer, yeah, leave it in the comment section below. But he was allowed that space, got in behind Zinchenko, and got a consolation. But other than that, Ramsdale 7. Benjamin White got caught out for Chelsea's only shot on target in the first half when Ben Chilwell pulled a good save from. Well, he had a shot on target which was well saved by Aaron Ramsdale. That being said, supportive of Saka from an offensive point of view, overlapped him when he needed to, and created space by doing that. When he overlaps, that creates a little bit of space that Saka needs, and that's a little bit of space that he needs for him to do his thing. Defensively, when called upon, he was sound and steady. Benjamin White 7. Jakub Kovia, what an excellent all-round Premier League debut for him. The full 90 minutes plus stoppage time, I thought he was solid. Won every header in the air. Got great pace. His reading of the game is quite good. Really impressed by his performance in this game. And let's not talk him up to be the next goddess of world-class centre-halves. What we need to do is praise him for the game that we saw yesterday. And let's not talk him up as if he's the next best thing to God knows who. He is Jakub Kovia, and that's the name that he will be remembered by. The name of birth and the name till the end. For me, I thought he was solid all around. I'm going to give him an 8. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães, he went off at the business end of the game with 5 minutes of the normal 90 minutes to go. To his credit, he carried on with a hamstring problem. And I think it's going to be 50-50 to whether he will be fit for the Newcastle game. And if that is the case, then it is a worry there because I feel the management should have taken him off a little bit sooner, and we should have gone with Rob Holding for the remainder of the game. But that being said, yeah, he played his part in a solid defensive display until we conceded the first goal. The only goal, well, conceded that consolation. But again, yeah, he battled well. He showed great character he showed character and good personality to carry on, even when he was carrying that hamstring. That being said, yeah, much better game than he did. Much better game than the game that he had at the Etihad, where he was poor, but he was much better this time around. I'm going to give him. I'll give him a 7. Alexander Zinchenko. At the beginning of the game, I must say he did give the ball away quite a bit, if the truth be told. That being said, Chelsea did have a fair bit of possession early on in the game, but he was caught. He was found to be giving the ball away, very sluggish and very sloppy on the ball sometimes. But and at the same time, he produced 2 or 3, maybe 4 good passes from midfield to attack, and him showing his presence in that midfield is another extra body in that midfield. And don't get me wrong, I thought he was okay, but nothing outstanding. I'm going to give him a 6.5. And he was caught out for Chelsea's consolation. Mondueke, I think his name is. I can't even get his name. But he got the better. Yeah, he got the better of him by making that run in behind him, caught him sleeping. So I'm giving him a 6.5. Right, in midfield, Jorginho against his old club. I'll tell you what, he was not bad. He was really not bad. I mean, he knew where to be. He knew where. Yeah, he knew where the danger was, so he got there based on the fact that he knew where to be because of the danger that was on us. He held his position, remained focused and disciplined at all times. Didn't give the ball away, so not as much as didn't give the ball away as much as Zinchenko. But that being said, I thought he was he was pretty solid, and very steady as well. 7 for him. Martin Odegaard, man of the match, 8.5. If I'm going to give Kovia 8, I'm going to give Martin Odegaard an 8.5. Absolutely brilliant performance. 2 good goals. Control the midfield as he does. And, he was very composed with the ball at his feet. He took the odd risk here and there, and he showed great footwork. And when linking up with Jesus, whether linking up with Trossard, whether linking up with Saka, showed great footwork and great play. I thought he was outstanding on the night. 8.5. Granit Xhaka, not a bad performance from him. Obviously, worked tirelessly hard all over that pitch. Whether he was attacking, whether he was defending, he put himself all about that blade of park. Should I say all over that park for me? Absolutely hard working, and for me, competed well against Enzo Fernandez, who cost 100 million, and he went toe to toe with him. I'm going to give him a 7. The front 3. Let's start off with our star boy on the right, Bukayo Saka. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. Ooh, I had a bit of I saw one after having my tooth removed. Just bear with me. I thought he was a bit lively, more lively than he was against Man City. Didn't get a goal or an assist, but one thing I can say, always looked a threat, and the link up with Benjamin White was terrific to see again. 7 for Saka. Leandro Trossard, I thought he was all right. I mean, showed great footwork, great ability with his ball at his feet, whether running at Azpilicueta. I mean, he made sure Azpilicueta had problems because Mondueke, whatever his name is, did not track back enough. So he was allowed to do his stuff there, linked up well with the other attacking players as well, and very unlucky not to get more game time. When I say more game time, more minutes on the pitch. He came off after a certain amount of time, and I was disappointed for him. I felt sorry for him because he didn't do anything wrong. He was all right. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Gabriel Jesus, again, his work rate, phenomenal as always. Caused the Chelsea defenders all ends of problems, took the game to Wesley Fofana, drawing a foul out of him and getting him a yellow card as well. Well, not getting him a yellow card, Fofana getting himself stupidly booked. And he deserved his goal. All-round performance from Gabriel Jesus, 8. The substitutions, I know it was Turner, Tierney. I think Tierney came on. Did he come on? Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comment section. Who came on? Gabriel Jesus, Saka, Trossard. Martinelli came on, and he didn't. He had maybe just a little bit of an impact, but nothing significant. I'll give him a 5. Who else came on? Rob Holding came on for Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães, and for me, didn't have much work to do really, other than make sure that he didn't give the ball away in stupid areas. Other than that, I'd give him a standard 5. Who came on? Thomas Partey for Jorginho. Again, I can't mark him. He only had little time to make an impression, so I'm not going to mark him down. Eddie Nketiah, did he come on? I can't remember, but I can only remember the 3 substitutions. So leave it in the comment section below, yeah? That being said, let's get to the manager, Mikel Arteta. Well, you can't complain about the first half of the game. I thought Arsenal were on top of their game. The only question I ask is, why did he take off Trossard with 60-odd minutes gone of the game? I thought Trossard was having an all right game. I thought he was effective in our link-up play, and he looked like a threat, whether scoring a goal or creating an assist. He looked more likely to do something out of the ordinary, but on a good note. That being said, that's the only question I have for Mikel Arteta. All in all, our levels dropped in that second half, and we did take our foot off the pedal a bit. But again, despite not keeping keeping a clean sheet at the Emirates again, I'm going to give Mikel Arteta a 7. The referee, well, he had to dish out a few yellow cards there and here. He allowed the game to flow. It was played in a good spirit. No nasty challenges as such as I can remember. And I thought the referee allowed the game to flow as best he can. 7 for the referee. Arsenal fans, 10 out of 10. Yet again, they were absolutely magnificent. They got behind the team. You can hear them chanting at Chelsea, "You ball it all, you ball it all, you ball it all, you ball it all, you ball it all." Yeah, having a bit of banter with the Chelsea fans, I think that's a little bit of banter. But that being said, they got behind the team, especially when they were dropping off. The Arsenal fans really got behind their team, so I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10. So, we've come to a conclusion now. So, what a pleasure it is to do another matchday review on a positive Arsenal result. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and saving the best to last. I thank you so much for putting up with me, as you always do, despite the fact that I'm a bit tired. So, do look after your friends, do look after your families, make sure you look after yourselves. More peace, more loves, more blessings again. Until next video, hopefully tomorrow, I'll try and leave a note on my notification if anything changes. That being said, more peace, more loving, more blessings again. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. One more thing before I go. Just remember, please always be nice. And I do mean be nice. Cheers.